just getting ready to head out to Bantam Jeep Festival. I think that's how it's pronounced. We've never been before, so I'm gonna go meet Steve, and my daughter Abby's coming with us. So it's gonna be a fun day. Festival. Jeeps everywhere. I love that these are all dirty and muddy. A sign that they've been out having a good time.
And they are Jeep enthusiasts themselves. They're not posers. So stop by and see the latest bumpers, steps, winches, Jeep gear for their passion that you share with them. Their engineering team is on that level with you. Enter to win a portable winch and go and super winch swag. Weston Engineering for enthusiasts. They've been around since 1975 for all you need for your 4x4 vehicle out there.
So babe, first year of experiencing Bantam, is that how or do we want to say Bantam?
I don't really know.
Is it pronounced? Does
What's the right way?
Know?
Bantam or Bantam?
I like
Or
Bantam.
is there another way? The Jeep Festival.
The Jeep Festival, yes. So we went to that today and it was fabulous. I'm pretty sure my 12-year-old was bored out of her mind, but we
Most likely.
were like loving it. Right?
A lot of dreaming and drooling over the Jeeps there and what we could do to ours.
Yes.
Runs and some of the trails that we saw people going on looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it did. It did. At the end, when we went and sat in the stands and watched the Jeeps going on the little trails.
In the playground.
Is that what it's called? The Jeep
I think it's
playground?
called the playground, yeah.
Okay. Watching them, try and make their way through the mud pit and going rock crawling and stuff like that. It was definitely a new experience for me. I've never actually seen that up close and personal, so that was pretty cool.
Those looked like little, taste testers or sampling of what you would get really out on the trail.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it was super cool. And I discovered that I'm kind of digging the, what's the name of that gray color that I like? You've got all the colors on the Jeep colors.
The Sting Gray?
Yes, Sting Gray. I'm discovering I really like the Sting Gray with orange accents and with yellow accents.
Rockcrawler had
and with red, actually.
Rockcrawler had a Sting Gray with yellow decals and other accents, and that looked really cool.
Yes.
Was it a Wrangler or was it a Gladiator?
I think that might have been a Gladiator.
Okay, I can't remember.
And then I was also like really drawn to every Jeep that had, you know, the tent up on top. I think there's a tent in my future. I don't
Sounds
know.
that way.
I don't know where we'll actually go to sleep in the tent, but I'm
Lots of places around.
yeah, I'm like, this is like my new obsession. It used to be kayaks, and now it's a tent. Remember last year I wanted to put kayaks on my Jeep. One red one, one blue one. Now I just want a tent. So anyway, what was your take on the festival today? What do you think?
I thought it was really cool. I liked seeing all the different vendors there displaying their goodies that you can buy, and some of the people had their own personal rigs there. It was just crazy seeing some of the, you know, different creations that people come up with, and huge tires and, you know, lifted suspensions, and like, wow. You know, I'm fine with a 2-inch lift and 35s on mine right now, but I don't daily drive it either, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool, and it was hot. The sun was beating on us all the time, but I'd rather have that than pouring down rain.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was really, really hot and humid. We were definitely sweating a lot from places we didn't think it was possible to sweat from.
I had a great time.
It was
That's
a
good.
lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We went through the Quadratec booth, and what else did we see?
Oh,
What
gosh.
other brands did we see there? Which was it?
Rockcrawler?
Rockcrawler.
Rockcrawler.
Rockcrawler, was that the one where we talked to that guy for a while?
That was Rockslide.
Rockslide.
Tanner at Rockslide.
Okay. Yeah.
Gosh, we went by a lot of them. The one that does the LEDs, Quake LEDs. Went by BF Goodrich. One of the most fun, I thought, and interesting was the historical section.
Oh, yeah.
Where we saw the old, you know, first Jeeps, or the BRC or something like that.
Yeah. That was fascinating. Yeah. And the different grills that they had up on the wall.
In the history.
From the very first one, what, in 1941?
1940.
1940, okay. How much? so far?
This is pretty wild. It's a historical educational event too.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't know a lot of that stuff on that board about Jeeps.
I didn't either.
I knew they were created for the war initially, but
yeah,
all those details are pretty cool at least. Not many creature comforts in there.
Boy, there sure isn't. It's definitely a far step from ours, right? Also, I think we've both been, well, maybe I'm speaking for you. When I say we both, I have been inspired to want to go to Utah.
Oh, I've been wanting to for a long time.
To take the Jeeps. And here's the thing, do we take both Jeeps or do we take one Jeep? And if we take one Jeep, which Jeep do we take?
Or do we take two trips, one Jeep one time, one Jeep the other time?
Or can we pull one Jeep behind the other Jeep?
No, they're too heavy.
That would be cool though. Or we get one of those, this is me dreaming, we get one of those big ass RVs.
Right.
Oh, but we can still only take one Jeep. Dang it.
Yeah, you can't daisy chain them behind each other. That would be cool though.
It would be cool.
Daisy chain them.
Yeah.
It'd be rough backing up with that.
Anyway, we were inspired speaking with, what's his name? Tanner at Rockslide. He apparently lives in Utah, and so we were talking to him about, you know, off-roading in Utah and what the Moab area, and so yeah, Red Rocks and all of that, and I bet it is just breathtaking to go explore in the Jeep there. So
I've seen some other people's YouTube videos of that area, you know, four-wheeling, and I'm just amazed. It's, you know, nothing like around here in Western PA. It's, you know, just breathtaking.
Yeah. So, stay tuned. That might be a video in the future, right?
One of our next adventures.
Moab, Utah. But first a, you know, cross-country trek in somebody's Jeep. Oh, and the other thing I think we both came to the realization of is if we want to do any real serious off-roading, we're going to have to get a different Jeep specifically for that.
You need one of those rock buggies.
Well, we could do a rock buddy, but I'm thinking like a Jeep, like an old beat up Jeep, because neither one of us want to screw up our nice 2020, what do we call them, JLs. Yeah. So
Interesting.
it would be fun to get an off-roading Jeep. And I think that we should invest in a tent for the top of it. And a refrigerator for the back. We saw those today. What do we do about the toilet, though? This is and a shower. This is a real issue for me, because I'm all on board for the camping aspect of this, but
there's things you can do.
I don't know if I can cop a squat on a red rock somewhere.
No, there's
snake
a
potentially
little,
biting my ass.
Yeah, that would not be good. I don't want a snake biting me anywhere, especially my ass or in the vicinity. And
the family jewels.
Yeah, they have little portable toilet thingies, or you can even get a 5-gallon bucket with a lid on the top that you can use to sit on.
Oh, but somebody's got to clean that out, because we can't just leave it in the desert somewhere, can we?
Well, yeah, unless you put like a little garbage bag inside, tied up, and
oh, okay,
that's biodegradable.
Okay.
Bury it. If you do pop a squat, you're supposed to dig up a hole and bury it anyway.
I know this from military. It's just been a while.
Well, anyway, those are details to be filled in, but there's solutions out there already.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't come up with like a Jeep shower yet.
How would that work?
I don't know.
Are you showering in the Jeep?
No,
Or?
like set up a shower outside of the Jeep. Like, a fire truck hose. Only maybe not as powerful. I do like water pressure, but...
Well, it's not going to be that powerful.
Anyway, random thoughts that go on in my head.
Fire hose, a 2.5-inch, hose line with 150 psi. Yeah, it can knock down walls, so you don't want that much pressure.
I just don't know how we got to figure out the shower part too.
Details.
I know. Anyway, all right. Are we done with this one? I think we're done.
I guess.
Anything else you want to add?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
You never know what we're going to get into.
Always an adventure.